Have you ever looked at professional SEO tools and just thought, wow, that is way too expensive, or maybe I have no idea where to even start? If that sounds familiar, this explainer is for you. Today, we're doing a deep dive into the Mangools SEO suite. It's a set of tools that aims to make search engine optimization powerful, affordable, and, dare I say it, kind of fun.
So this is the question Mangools asks you right on their homepage, and it just perfectly sets the tone, doesn't it? It signals they're promising a less intimidating, more approachable way to do SEO, and we're about to break down exactly what that means for you.
Okay, the best way to think of Mangools is like a Swiss Army knife for your SEO strategy. Instead of you having to juggle multiple, super expensive subscriptions, it bundles 5 essential tools into one easy-to-use package.
And this really gets to the heart of the problem for so many people. If you're a blogger, a creator, or you run a small business, professional-grade SEO can feel like hitting a brick wall of complexity and high costs. Well, Mangools was pretty much designed to be the door through that wall.
So how do they do it? Well, it all starts with their first, and you could argue, their most important tool, KF Finder. Because let's be real, every single successful SEO strategy starts right here, by finding the right keywords to go after.
What's really brilliant is how simple they make the process. First, you just start with a broad idea, what they call a seed keyword. From there, you filter all the suggestions using a metric called keyword difficulty. We'll get to that in a second. And just like that, you can immediately zero in on the low-hanging fruit. You know, the keywords that give you a real fighting chance to rank, even if you're just starting out.
So what is this keyword difficulty, or KD? Well, it's a score Mangools calculates from 0 to 100 that basically tells you how tough it's going to be to rank on the first page of Google. It's all based on the authority of the sites that are already there. And the color coding makes it super simple. Green means go, it's easy. And that possible range, up to around 49, that's the real sweet spot for a lot of newer websites. And here's what that actually looks like in practice. Let's say you start with a crazy competitive term like best mattress. KF Finder immediately helps you find these related gems. You might spot best mattress Reddit, which gets over 4,000 searches a month and has a nice low KD of 21. Or maybe you uncover best camping mattress. It's got a possible difficulty score of 32, but a massive search volume of over 22,000. This is exactly how you find those winning keywords.
Okay, so you found your target keyword. Great. The next critical question is, who are you up against? What does the competition actually look like? That's where the second tool in the suite, SERP Checker, comes into play.
You can think of SERP Checker as an X-ray for the Google results page. Seriously. For every single article ranking at the top, you see all these vital metrics. You get their domain authority, kind of like the website's overall reputation. You see the number of backlinks pointing to them. And you get this unique Mangools score called link profile strength. Altogether, these metrics tell you in a flash just how powerful your competition really is.
And here's a fantastic feature. You can actually plug your own website's URL right into the results. This gives you an immediate side-by-side comparison so you can see exactly how your site's authority stacks up against the pages that are already ranking at the top.
All right, now let's quickly cover the other 3 tools in the suite. These are the ones that help you track your progress over time, analyze your competitors' links, and get that high-level view of any website's overall SEO health. So let's break these 2 down. SERP Watcher is basically your personal progress report. You tell it what keywords you're targeting, and it'll track your website's rank in Google day by day. Link Miner, on the other hand, is a pure research tool. You can plug in any URL, yours, a competitor's, doesn't matter, and it'll uncover every single backlink that's pointing to that page. It's like a reverse engineering machine. I absolutely love this analogy. Link Miner is the microscope. It lets you get that super granular, link-by-link view of a single page. Then, the final tool, Site Profiler, is the telescope. It zooms way out to give you a big picture overview of an entire domain's health and authority. And that telescope view is incredibly powerful. With just one search in Site Profiler, you can see a website's total backlinks, how that's grown over time, its most powerful referring domains, and even a list of its top competitors. It's basically a complete competitive analysis that takes just a few seconds.
So we've seen how you can find keywords, analyze the competition, and track your progress. But the real magic of Mangools isn't just in any one tool. It's how they all work together to deliver some serious value.
But this brings up a pretty important question, right? It's great to have all this data, but switching between 5 different tabs can be a real pain when you're just doing some quick research. So how do you get all this information instantly?
Well, the answer is their secret weapon, the Mangools Chrome extension. This thing puts the power of the whole suite right inside your browser. Imagine you're on any web page. With just one click, you can get an instant authority overview, see the keywords that page ranks for, analyze its backlinks, and even check its on-page SEO.
And this is where it gets really exciting. Imagine you're on a competitor's blog. With one click of the extension, you could discover that they're ranking for backpacking with a dog, a keyword with 33,000 monthly searches and a low difficulty score. You just found a golden opportunity without ever leaving their page.
And that brings us to the final, and for many people, the most important piece of the puzzle, the price. I mean, when you look at this chart and you compare Mangools to other big-name tools like Ahrefs, where the basic plan starts at almost $100 a month, the value proposition is pretty hard to ignore.
And if you're serious about using the tool, they make it even more compelling. If you choose an annual plan, it knocks the price down by 35%, bringing it to around just $30 a month for this entire 5-tool suite. That's a steal.
So to sum it all up, the real power of Mangools isn't just about one single feature. It's about the seamless way that 5 powerful tools work together, presented in a way that's easy to understand, at a price that really opens up serious SEO to everyone.
Which really just leaves us with a final thought. In the world of SEO, does best always have to mean most expensive? Or is the best tool simply the one that gives you the insights you need to actually get the job done? Mangools makes a very, very strong case for the latter.